A very good afternoon to you and many thanks for joining us on Citizen at 1. I am Kirigo Narwam. A case filed to have Charity Ngilu resign from her position of Cabinet Secretary has been certified by the High Court as urgent. The petitioner, Clifford Kaya, wants the court to declare Ngilu unfit to hold public office for allegedly breaching the Constitution in the deployment and promotion of public offices within the ministry. He also wants the court to halt the process of appointment and promoting those public offices. Judge Mumbe Ngoge, who was hearing the case, has ordered the petitioner to serve the respondent before the case, which had been moved to the Industrial Court, is heard on the 14th of February. A clinical officer in Kisumu was this morning arrested on allegations that he demanded a bribe to assist provide blood needed for transfusion to a patient. The clinical officer, the Kisumu East District Hospital, has allegedly been seeking bribes from patients in need of blood transfusion before providing it.
Stephen Omolo is escorted by the ethics and anti-corruption officers out of his workplace and into police custody for a crime many here are yet to understand. This clinical officer is accused of demanding for bribes from patients in order to assist in providing blood required for transfusion, a crime that goes against all ethics, medical or otherwise.
Na wakati tulifanya uchunguzi, tuliambiwa kwamba alikuwa anataka hongo ili apate kusaidia mgonjwa fulani apate kupewa damu kwa hospitali. Na wakati tulifanya hiyo uchunguzi tukapata kama kweli ni kama anataka hiyo hongo.
Stephen, a clinical officer who works at the Kisumu District Hospital, has been reported several times by patients and other medical practitioners, many of whom say they have lost their loved ones as a result, what prompted the ethics and anti-corruption officials to investigate the matter. The suspect is being held in police custody in Kisumu as the investigations continue. Evelyn Wambwe, Citizen at 1.
The government has directed pastoralists to start destalking as the effects of the current drought that has hit parts of the country start to be felt. The Ministry of Agriculture has written to counties to assist in the exercise so as to avoid mass death of livestock in the affected counties as it happened a couple of years ago. According to the Principal Secretary in charge of livestock, Dr. Khadija Kasachun, the government had directed the Kenya Meat Commission to start buying the affected livestock. The PS identified the affected regions by the drought as Turkana, northeastern and the upper part of coast, adding that the government has adequate stock of feeder in strategic locations.
Right now we are in what we call alert stage. That is the effects of the lice strains are now getting out, and we have actually alerted the governors that they encourage the people to destock.
7 governors from both the Cords and Jubilee alliances representing northern Kenya and arid areas now say they will work together to address common challenges unique to the region. Speaking during the launch of the Garissa County website, the governors stated that they desired to preempt the occurrence of endemic problems such as drought and famine in northern Kenya.
Each of these counties have put sufficient amount of money to deal with the issue of managing pastoralists. It will not be a business as usual. We are into dryland farming, we are into agro-pastoralist business, and we are into range climate management and all those issues. And we are actually going to where the problem is, as opposed to waiting for the problem to come. So we are set, we are on track, and we will.
105 youth groups drawn from 9 constituencies in Nairobi are set to benefit from a 6 million shillings credit facility by the Kenya Youth Enterprise Fund. Kenya Youth Enterprise Fund Chairman Gor Samalango says the groups could access the fund as long as they are registered and have a minimum of 7 members each. The loan is interest-free and only attracts 5% administration fees.
Juzi tulipeleka vijana 50, pia tunapanga kwamba tutapeleka wengine tena 42. Kwa hivyo pia wale maofisa wetu ambao mko nao constituency, muwapatie CV wale vijana ambao hawataki kufanya biashara, wao kuna nia ya kufanya kazi, na tunawatafutia vijana wetu ajira ng'ambo. Tunaelewana? Kwa hivyo kama unajua yule beshte yako ambao yuko nyumbani amehitimu na ana kazi na pia ni lazy, hataki kufanya biashara, pia anaweza leta makaratasi zake kwa maofisa wetu.
The three leading media houses, that is Citizen TV, NTV and KTN, will now have to wait until Tuesday next week for their case to be determined. Royal Media Services, the Nation Media Group and the Standard Group had gone to court seeking to stop the constitution of the Media Council by Information Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i. Before Judge Mumbe Ngoge, the media houses argued that the restructuring goes against the Media Council Act of 2013.
Yeah, fine. Morning. To reconstitute the Media Council under the Media Council Act 2013, which amends the previous Media Council. Your Ladyship.
Basically, what you have there, Council, are invitations, so it's not constituted yet.
That is what we are trying to prevent. Yes, that is correct.
So what now to propose to you?
Yes. Yes.
Tried petition number 30 and 31 urgent. I've also consolidated the two petitions with the court file on petition number 30 to be the running file, and number 3 receipt petitions are to be served forthwith on the respondents for directions on the 28th of January 2013.
Well, time to catch a breather now, but Bernard Ndong will be joining us with the sports news after the break. You don't want to miss that.